Hello everyone, welcome to HaHu Tube. Today, we are practicing the Grade 8 Citizenship Model Exam, 2017 EC. You'll answer 60 important multiple-choice questions based on the Ethiopian curriculum. Get your pen ready. Let's begin.
Question number 1 says, which one of the following statement is not correct about citizens? A. Citizens have specific rights and responsibilities under the law. B. Citizens are granted specific rights and benefits by the state. C. Citizens are expected to follow their country's rules. D. Citizens are persons who have certain rights but not obligations. The answer is citizens are persons who have certain rights but not obligations is not correct, because citizenship is a two-way relationship. While the state grants rights and benefits, citizens are required to fulfill obligations or duties, such as paying taxes and obeying laws. Therefore, claiming they have no obligation is incorrect. Question number 2. Which of the following statement is not true about the population of a country? A. Population of one state do not have to be of a single race, religion, language or culture. B. The size of population required to establish a state can be fixed. C. Population is an important element of the state. D. The size of population is varies from state to state. The answer is the size of population required to establish a state can be fixed. There is no fixed minimum or maximum population size required to define a state. States vary widely in population size, making the idea of a fixed requirement false. Question number 3. What is the name of the country that borders Ethiopia to the north? A. Eritrea. B. South Sudan. C. Kenya. D. Somalia. The answer is Eritrea. Geographically, Eritrea shares the northern border of Ethiopia. Question number 4. When was the first modern Ethiopian constitution was written? A. In 1931. B. In 1995. C. In 1991. D. In 1955 Gregorian calendar. The answer is in 1931. Ethiopia's first written constitution was established in 1931 during the reign of Emperor Haile Selassie I. Question number 5. Which one of the following is odd from the others? A. Population. B. Territory. C. Political party. D. Government. The answer is political party. Population, territory and government, along with sovereignty, are the fundamental element of a state. A political party is an organization within the state, not a defining element of the state itself. Very good. Question number 6. A foreigner who is seeking Ethiopian citizenship must meet the following requirements except A. Be a person of good character. B. Has sufficient and lawful source of income to support himself and his family. C. Has criminal record. D. Be able to communicate in any one of the country's language. The answer is has criminal record. A criminal record is typically ground for denial of citizenship. Applicants are usually required to be free of criminal records or good character. Question number 7. Which one of the following is not the feature of the good citizenship? A. Respects others. B. Listens to other people's opinions. C. Helpful of others. D. Violate the rights of others. The answer is violate the rights of others. A good citizen respects the right of others. Violating those rights is a negative trait contrary to good citizenship. Question number 8. Which one is not the criteria for acquiring citizenship by adoption? A. The legal parents must be permanent citizens of their state. B. The child must be above the age of 18. C. The child must be a permanent citizen of the state from which he or she is adopted. D. The child must be under the age of 18. The answer will be the child must be above the age of 18. Citizenship by adoption is generally for minors. The requirement is that the child must be under 18 years old or not above. Question number 9. An element of state which separates a given country with the outside countries is A. Sovereignty, B. Population, C. Government, D. Territory. The answer is territory. A territory refers to the defined geographical area of a state, separating it physically from other nations. Question number 10. The way of acquiring citizenship in which a child to become a citizen of a specific country based on the citizenship of one or both of his parents is called A. Citizenship by place of birth, B. Citizenship by descent, C. Citizenship by naturalization, D. Citizenship by marriage. The answer is citizenship by descent. Acquiring citizenship through bloodline or parents is called citizenship by descent. Jus sanguinis. Question number 11. The form of government in which sovereign power is vested in a class of people who are thought to be superior and best qualified to rule the country is called A. Aristocracy, B. Democracy, C. Monarchy, D. Dictatorship. The answer is aristocracy. Aristocracy translates to rule by the best or a privileged upper class. Question number 12. From the following alternatives, which statement is true about the democracy? A. Government is the heart, root, and fruit of democracy. B. In democracy, supreme power is vested in the hands of the government. C. Democracy is government of the people, by the people, and for the people. D. Democracy is a form of government in which the rulers are held power by themselves. The answer is democracy is government of the people, by the people, and for the people. This defines the core concept of democracy: popular sovereignty where power resides with the people. Question number 13. A type of democracy whereby governments that adopt such democracy usually to intervene in the economic and social affairs is known as A. Social democracy, B. Liberal democracy, C. Developmental democracy, or D. Economic democracy. The answer is social democracy. Social democracy advocates for government intervention to promote social justice and economic equality. Question number 14. Which one is different from the others? A. Citizenship by place of birth, B. Citizenship by descent, C. Citizenship by naturalization, D. Voluntary laws of citizenship. The answer is voluntary laws of citizenship. Options A, B, and C are methods of acquiring citizenship, while D is a method of losing it. Question number 15. Which one of the following is not correct about the function of government? A. Maintaining social stability, B. Providing national security, C. Violating laws and order, D. Making economic decisions. The answer is violating laws and order. Governments exist to enforce and maintain law and order. Violating laws contradicts the fundamental purpose of a government. Dear viewers and listeners of this channel, how did you get so far? If you have any question or comment, you are welcome. Question number 16. Which one of the following is not the feature of a good citizen? A. Expose any wrongdoing. B. Who is willing to make sacrifice for his country's benefit. C. Does not show respect towards others. D. Upholds democratic principle. The answer is does not show respect towards others. Disrespecting others is a negative trait. Good citizens are characterized by respect for fellow citizens. Question number 17. Which Greek word in the construction of a democracy represents the word rule? A. Demos. B. Kratos. C. Voyage. D. Mercy. The answer is Kratos. Democracy comes from the Greek demos, which is people, and Kratos, power or rule. Question number 18. What type of democracy is known for promoting a free market economic system? A. Social democracy. B. Liberal democracy. C. Developmental democracy. D. Economic democracy. The answer is liberal democracy. Liberal democracy emphasizes individual rights and liberties, which typically include the freedom of a market economy with limited government intervention. Question number 19. Shimgilina as an indigenous governance system is being practiced in A. Oromia. B. Afar. C. Tigray. D. Amhara. The answer is Amhara. Shimgilina elder mediation is common in Amhara culture as in many Ethiopian civic textbooks. Specific indigenous terms are paired with regions. Gadaa for Oromia, Mada in Afar, and Baito is linked prominently to Tigray. Shimgilina, an indigenous governance system, is being practiced in Amhara. Question number 20. Someone who has the full rights and obligations of a specific country to be called A. Citizenship. B. Citizen. C. People. D. Government. The answer is citizen. Citizen refers to the individual person who holds the status of citizenship. Question number 21. Which of the following is an important actor to create democracy? A. Political parties. B. Government. C. People. D. Mass media. The answer is people. While political parties and media are institutions, the people are the fundamental creators and source of democracy. Question number 22. A form of democracy in which all adult citizens can participate in decision-making without the intervention of their representative is known as A. Indirect democracy. B. Social democracy. C. Direct democracy. D. Representative democracy. The answer is direct democracy. Direct democracy involves citizens voting on laws and policies directly, rather than electing representatives to do so. Question number 23. An approach to democracy which focuses on the process of how governments made decisions is said to be A. Procedural democracy. B. Substantive democracy. C. Formal democracy. D. Legal democracy. The answer is procedural democracy. Procedural democracy emphasizes the procedure, like free and fair election, rather than the specific outcome of decisions. Question number 24. An organized political community governed by a single authority is termed as A. State, B. Government, C. Population, D. Sovereignty. The answer is state. This describes the standard definition of a state. Question number 25. Which one of the following is the fatal and serious limitation of the Athenian democracy? A. It's democratic in modern sense. B. It was not complex, costly and time consuming. C. Citizenship was restricted to small elite. D. Participation was in practice. The answer is citizenship was restricted to small elite. Athenian democracy was exclusive. It denied citizenship to the vast majority of the population, like women, slaves, and foreigners, which is a serious limitation by modern standards. Question number 26. In the function of government, which idea can explain the provision of common defense and security for its citizens? A. Maintaining law and order. B. Provide national security. C. Provide public services. D. Making economic decisions. The answer is provide national security. Defense against external threat is the core of definition of providing national security. Question number 27. Difference between a state and a government is determined by A. State is the only element of the government. B. State is almost permanent but government is temporary. C. State is concrete but government is abstract. D. Membership of state is voluntary but membership of government is compulsory. The answer is state is almost permanent but government is temporary. This is because a key distinction is permanence. Government come and go, temporary, but the state remains permanent. The answer is state is almost permanent but government is temporary. This is because a key distinction is permanence. Governments come and go, which is temporary, but the state remains permanent. Question number 28. All are public services that are provided by the government to people except A. Education and health service. B. Electric and water supplies. C. Transportation system. D. Paying tax. The answer is paying tax. Paying tax is a duty citizens perform for the government or state, not a service the government provides to them. Question number 29. From the following alternatives, which one is the importance of good citizenship? A. Collaborate towards for common goals. B. Making our country a bad place. C. Create students who are cheating during exams. D. Gaining private success only. The answer is collaborate towards for common goals. Good citizenship fosters cooperation and working together for the common good of the community. Question number 30. Which one of the following is incorrectly differentiate virtue's character from vice? A. Virtue encompasses positive behavior, but vice encompasses negative behavior. B. Virtue is associated with bad habits, whereas vice is associated with good habits. C. Honesty goes with virtues, whereas dishonesty goes with vice. D. Virtues results into success, whereas vice results into failure. The answer is virtues associated with bad habits, whereas vice associated with good habits. This statement is false because virtues are good habits and vices are bad habits. Dear viewers and listeners of this channel, how did you get so far? If you find it useful, please don't forget to like it. Question number 31. Which step comes last in ethical decision making? A. Finding possible solutions to the problem. B. Identifying the central ethical problem. C. Select the best solution to solve the problem. D. Evaluate each solution. The answer is select the best solution to solve the problem. After identifying the problem, finding solutions and evaluating them, the final step is to select and implement the best solution. Question number 32. Which one of the following is false about moral virtue? A. Behaviors that allow a person to live reasonably in his community. B. Our habits come naturally to us. C. It develops through learning and practice. D. It allows a person to live in accordance with his values. The answer is our habits come naturally to us. Moral virtues are generally considered to be acquired through education, habit and practice, rather than being innate or natural from birth. Question number 33. Ababech Govana sacrificed her life by spending her money, time and resources for the benefit of children who lost their parents. Her character as moral virtue stated as A. Fairness. B. Courage. C. Prudence. D. Generosity. The answer is generosity. The selfless giving of one's resources, like time and money, to help others is the definition of generosity. Question number 34. The importance of honesty is described by all except A. It erodes trust of a person among the people. B. It earns a good status among the community. C. It allows a person loyal to his family and friends. D. It develops the habit of telling the truth. The answer is it erodes trust of a person among the people. Honesty builds trust. The statement that it erodes or destroys trust is false. Question number 35. Objectively examine the potential consequence of your actions and control yourself based on that examination is called A. Self-discipline. B. Honesty. C. Prudence. D. Compassion. The answer is prudence. Prudence is the intellectual virtue of right judgment, foresight and self-governance based on reason. Question number 36. Identify the different virtue. A. Compassion. B. Participating in public government. C. Paying fair tax. D. Being informed. The answer is compassion. Compassion is a moral virtue, which is internal character, whereas options B, C and D are civic virtues, which are actions related to citizenship duties. Question number 37. All are true about the importance of self-discipline, except A. It allows to maintain control on self and own reaction. B. It enables to stay focused on own objectives. C. It enables doing things with our initiatives. D. It makes to depend on external control. The answer is it makes to depend on external control. Self-discipline is the ability to control oneself without needing external control or supervision. Question number 38. When we relate moral virtue with our life, which one of the following is false? A. Our daily life is more related with virtue ethics. B. Virtue ethics is a way of shortcut to success of our life. C. Without virtue ethics, our life is bad and meaningless. D. To become successful, we have to develop virtue ethics. The answer is virtue ethics is a way of shortcut to success of our life. Ethics requires consistent effort and character building. It's not a shortcut. Shortcuts often imply cutting ethical corners. Question number 39. Which one of the following is not correct about state structure? A. Unitary, federal, and confederal are the three types of state structures. B. Unitary and federal are the most common state structures. C. State structures indicates whether state is democratic or undemocratic. D. State structure is established by distribution or monopolization of powers. The answer is state structure indicates whether state is democratic or undemocratic. State structure refers to how power is shared geographically, central or regional. It doesn't determine if a country is a democracy or a dictatorship. Question number 40. Unitary state structure is explained by A. Is a type of state in which power is centralized at the center. B. It involves both horizontal and vertical separation of powers. C. Is preferred by states with heterogeneous society. D. Is the least preferable state in the world. The answer is a type of state in which power is centralized at the center. A unitary state is characterized by a strong central government that holds most of the political power. Let's go. Question number 41. Which one of the following is the disadvantage of federal state structure? A. Confusion and conflict of laws. B. Accommodating diversity of the country. C. Suitable for much increased population. D. Maintaining complex socio-economic and political conditions. The answer is confusion and conflict of laws. In federal system, different regions have different laws and can lead legal conflict and confusion, which is a common disadvantage. Question number 42. The relationship between the legislative and executive bodies of the government is known as A. State structure. B. System of government. C. Elements of states. D. Forms of government. The answer is system of government. The system of government, example presidential versus parliamentary, describes how the legislative and executive branches interact. Question number 43. In a parliamentary system of government, A. The legislative and executive bodies are elected separately. B. The executive body is selected from legislative body. C. The executive body is led by the president. D. The Prime Minister is both the head of the state and the head of the government. The answer is the executive body is selected from legislative body. In a parliamentary system, the executive or the Prime Minister is chosen from within the legislative body or the parliament, representing a fusion of powers. Question number 44. The major features of presidential system of government is determined by all except A. Superior position of the president. B. The process of impeachment. C. Fixed term of office for the president. D. Fusion of power. The answer is fusion of power. Fusion of power is a feature of parliamentary system. Presidential systems are characterized by separation of powers. Question number 45. The post-1991 Republic regime of Ethiopia is characterized by A. Unitary, secularism and parliamentary. B. Federal, secularism and presidential. C. Unitary, secularism and presidential. D. Federal, secularism and parliamentary. The answer is federal, secularism and parliamentary. The modern Ethiopia, FDRE, is defined as a federal state with a parliamentary system of government and a secular constitution. Question number 46. Which one is considered as the major limitations for the military regime in Ethiopia? A. Literacy campaign. B. Gross violation of human rights. C. Redistribution of land to the tillers. D. Maintained sovereignty of Ethiopia. The answer is gross violation of human rights. The Derg regime is notoriously known for its gross violation of human rights. Example, the Red Terror, which is a major limitation or failure. Question number 47. Which one of the following is false about the relationship between state and government? A. In the absence of government, state can exist. B. Government is the brain of the state. C. The state provides legitimacy to government. D. Government is responsible for achieving the state objectives. The answer is, in the absence of government, state can exist. A state consists of four elements: population, territory, government, and sovereignty. If the government is absent, the state ceases to function or exist as a political party. Question number 48. Accepting and rule by the majority vote and decision is the pillar of A. Autocracy, B. Dictatorship, C. Democracy, D. Military. The answer is democracy. Majority rule is the fundamental pillar of democratic governance. Question number 49. In a democracy, governments hold the power through people election because people are the legitimate source of government authority. Which principle of democracy applied for this context? A. Respect for human rights. B. Separation of power. C. Accountability and transparency. D. Popular sovereignty. The answer is popular sovereignty. Popular sovereignty is the principle that the authority of a state is created and sustained by the consent of its people. Question number 50. Constitution is the supreme law and all laws are formulated based on constitution. Such principles of democracy is called A. The rule of law. B. Universal suffrage. C. Supremacy of constitution. D. Secularism. The answer is supremacy of constitution. This defines supremacy of the constitution, meaning it is the highest law of the land. Question number 51. The freedom to choose your own friends, to believe whatever you want, and to have your own ideas are categorized under A. Civility, B. Justice, C. Tolerance, D. Liberty. The answer is liberty. Liberty encapsulates personal freedoms, including freedom of association, thought, and belief. Question number 52. Based on FDRE Constitution, election of House of People Representatives takes place in each 5 years. This shows that the presence of A. Free election, B. Fair election, C. Periodic election, D. Irregular election. The answer is periodic election. Elections held at specific regular intervals every 5 years demonstrates the principle of periodic elections. Question number 53. Which one of the following is not true about tax and paying tax? A. Tax is a payment which is paid from citizens' income. B. The amount of paying tax must be the same to all citizens who have income. C. The purpose of paying tax is to get social services. D. Citizens must pay the correct required tax at the right time. The answer is the amount of paying tax must be the same to all citizens who have income. This is because taxes are usually calculated based on income levels, which is progressive, meaning not everyone pays the exact same amount. Higher earners generally pay more. Question number 54. Humans are naturally born equally and no person is better or worse than the others. The value of democracy which clarifies the above statement is A. Equality, B. Justice, C. Liberty, D. Tolerance. The answer is equality. The concept that all humans have equal worth and right is the definition of equality. Question number 55. Which one of the following is not correctly matched? A. Gadaa, the Oromo people, B. Yejoka, the Gurage people, C. Shimgilina, the Afar people, D. Lua, the Sidama people. The answer is Shimgilina, the Afar people. Shimgilina is widely associated with the Amhara regions. The Afar people's indigenous system is typically referred to as Mada. Question number 56. Which one of the following is false about confederal state structure? A. Is formed when states form an alliance. B. The arrangement is so loose. C. The member states retain their sovereignty. D. The member states led by a strong central government. The answer is the member states led by a strong central government. In a confederation, the central authority is weak, not strong. Power lies with the member states. Question number 57. All are indicate the opportunity of democracy in Ethiopia except A. Rapid expansion of education, B. Investment in agriculture becomes insignificant, C. Massive investment in infrastructures, D. Reforms of democratic institutions. The answer is investment in agriculture becomes insignificant. Neglecting agriculture or becoming insignificant would be a negative development, which is a threat or challenge, not a positive opportunity for democracy or development. Question number 58. Which one of the following is not correct about the importance of indigenous democratic values and institutions in Ethiopia? A. Staying on power permanently, B. Electing leaders of their community, C. Maintaining peace and stability in their boundary, D. Resolving conflicts among the community. The answer is staying on power permanently. Indigenous systems like Gadaa typically have term limits and rotation of power. Permanence in power is undemocratic. Question number 59. The major challenges of democracy in Ethiopia is determined by A. Presence of powerful institutions, B. Low level of poverty, C. Existence of well-informed society, D. Absence of strong and competent political parties. The answer is absence of strong and competent political parties. The lack of strong political parties to compete and provide alternatives is a challenge to democracy. Option A, B, and C describe strengths, not challenges. Now we are proceeding to the last question. Question 60 is the last, but by no means of stretch is the least. Question number 60. Applying virtue ethics in our daily life is important because A. It helps us to develop problems of social evils. B. It enables us to become irresponsible person. C. It helps us in order to create a better tomorrow. D. It helps us to avoid the continuation of country's development. The answer is it helps us in order to create a better tomorrow. Virtue ethics guides individuals to act rightly, fostering a better society and future.
Great job! If you completed this Grade 8 Citizenship Model Exam, you're on the right track. Like this video if it helped you. Comment your score below. Subscribe to HaHu Tube for more Grade 68 exam practice. Share this video with your classmates. See you in the next lesson. Keep learning.